Sit tight. We'll be back in just a moment. It's live coverage of the NBA on Monday night. Thank you for joining us here on 2K Sports. In this game, we'll see the Los Angeles Lakers going up against the Milwaukee Bucks here at their new home, Fiserv Forum. Along with Steve Smith and Greg Anthony, this is Kevin Harlan. And our friend on the sideline, Hall of Famer David Aldridge, who we'll be hearing from shortly. DA, it's all yours.
Kevin, thanks. Anthony Davis was among the top candidates for last season's Defensive Player of the Year award. AD said he takes pride in his defense, adding, anytime guys feel they can score it on me, I take it personally. Kevin, it's going to take an awful lot to get your shots up over the brow. Back to you.
Sure does, DA. Thank you so much. And above the rim play, always captivating, Steve. We should see a lot of that tonight.
And Kevin, I'm so excited. You know, I played under the rim, so to get a chance to watch guys play well above, I am getting my popcorn ready.
Here are the starters for Los Angeles. LeBron and Davis, the incredible forward pair. Dennis Schroeder is out there with Caldwell Pope, and it's Drummond in at the 5, roaming the paint. And for Milwaukee, Giannis is the 4 with Lopez the 5. Dante DiVincenzo, he's out there with Holiday, and it's Middleton in at the 3 spot. Now here's James, and there's Schroeder. That's good, the assist by James.
He could have tried to force a shot there. Instead, LeBron keeps his eyes up, finds an open teammate.
Holiday, the pass to Antetokounmpo. The shot will not fall. Great D that time from Davis. And James picks up the foul. That's his first foul.
And that's a quick foul for him there. It looks like the refs are going to call this one pretty close.
Giannis is double. Middleton outside. Fires from deep. Drops in the tray.
And this is what Middleton does. Hit trades. He's one of the best in the league at helping his team space the floor.
Schroeder against Middleton. James. And the dunk by LeBron.
Now flying high and throwing it down with the one-hander.
One of his favorite moves right there, guys. Antetokounmpo looking it over. Pass to Middleton. Yep, that one goes.
When you've gained a decade or more of experience, this is what tends to happen. Holiday staying very patient, waiting for someone to break free.
Now here's Schroeder against Indiana. He was really on his game. And the dunk by James.
Oh, why dunk you very much.
He can really fly, and you combine that, Greg, with some nice penetration too, and you've got 2 points. So it's the Bucks now, following the bucket by the Lakers. And Middleton kicks to DiVincenzo. Here's Antetokounmpo. Last game out, we saw him pour in 42.
It's amazing Drummond doesn't block more shots. He has a 9-foot standing reach.
Several lead changes going on here in the early portion of this game.
It reminds me of that cameo song, Back and Forth. And we heard Shaquille O'Neal bestow his Superman nickname on Giannis Antetokounmpo, and rightfully so. The Greek Freak, the most dominant paint scorer since Shaq himself.
Wow, that's one you just kind of assume is going in. Tough luck.
The 3 for DiVincenzo. Rebound the Lakers. They defeated Indiana in their last game.
Yeah, they were able to maintain focus in a hostile environment, and that led to taking shots that made sense.
Rarely frazzled. They play with a pretty even temperature, in my opinion, throughout this entire game.
And watching Antetokounmpo get to the rim can, GA, take your breath away.
Man, he can go around you, through you, or literally jump right over you. Call him the Freak, Superman, what have you. None of it feels like an exaggeration.
And it's Drummond missing. Giannis with it. He's picked up by Drummond. Here's Middleton, and Davis sends it back.
Good job by AD, not giving up on the play. Tracking the ball, blocking the shot. Appreciate the hustle. High offensive IQ. He makes great reads and adjustments on the fly.
Now here's LeBron. He's another guy who had a stellar performance in that win against Indy. Oh, that was something else.
That was nasty. Respect. LeBron showing the artistry that other players could only dream of.
Here's DiVincenzo. And we're approaching about 3.5 minutes played in the first quarter. He kicks to Lopez. Back to DiVincenzo. Lets it go from deep. The shot, no good. And here's Caldwell Pope. He brings it up for the Lakers. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up. And for Kentavious Caldwell-Pope, he's best when he lets the game come to him, when he's not forcing shots, not making things tough on himself, not making tough passes. You know, Smitty, a simple approach does wonders for him.
Kevin, you applaud the maturity of KCP to realize that he knew he needed to change his game to improve. Focusing on making the easy play has made him a very valuable member of this team.
Shoot 2.
That free throw good from Caldwell Pope. Well, for those players who were discussed in trade talks, Greg, but weren't dealt at the deadline, it's got to be hard for them to ever, I guess, trust team management again, huh?
No doubt about it. But, you know, we have a saying. If you play at the highest levels, you have 2 families. Your first, which is your family at home, and your second. The only one you trust is your first family. The second family, it's a business relationship. And you know what? You could have a third family the following week if you get traded. And so some guys block out the noise and manage their emotions well. Others don't, and they tend to struggle.
It's all in the family. Kicks it down to Middleton. Here's the 3. Rebounded by the Lakers. They're getting their first look of the season at the Bucks in this one.
And you have to love it when there's a matchup like this. 2 teams that are at the top of their respective conferences going at it.
This is going to be a fun first game between these 2 squads. Buckle up.
We have much improved foul shooter. KCP also starting to get to the line at a higher rate.
He'll take his 3rd and 4th free throw shots at the game right here.
Shoot 2.
That free throw good from Caldwell Pope. Jeff Teague, he's checked in for Milwaukee. And Caldwell Pope drops them both. And Milwaukee calls their first time out of the game.
Let's see if Coach can get them back on the right track.
Because right now it feels like the pace is being dictated to them. They need to go back to playing their brand of basketball.
He's been on fire lately. Let's take a look at your Eastern Conference Player of the Week, Giannis Antetokounmpo.
You know, just looking back at things, I'd be hard-pressed to find a more complete stretch of games by anyone in the league. He was getting it done and stuffing the stat sheet night in and night out on both ends of the floor. Truly a dominant run.
For 3, Caldwell Pope. Headshot off. And Milwaukee will come the other way. I want to keep it rolling here following the win against Dallas.
And with the type of defense they played that day, they were able to cause a lot of mistakes.
Just an all-around stellar team effort. Everybody on the floor was communicating exceptionally well.
Yeah, liking the vision there from Caldwell Pope, looking to get his guys going when they're open.
Here's Teague. His last outing, he had 8 points. Guys, they're looking for a way to score here.
Yeah, they've had a tough time taking the lid off.
Score the basket. Nice shot after missing his first attempt.
Teague knows exactly when to release that floater where nobody on the floor can get to it.
And it's Schroeder in the corner. Ejected by Teague. And Dennis Schroeder gets the whistle that time. That's his first foul. Let's take another look at the staunch defense during that mobile one block.
The defensive awareness, the timing, when you have to face a defender that can reject you like that, it can alter your approach.
Bucks trail by 5. Outside Teague. On the wing, Holiday. Wants to get it to Antetokounmpo and does.
And one of the most athletic players in the league. Giannis makes those alley-oop jams look easy.
LeBron kicks to Caldwell Pope. Pass to Davis. Over Giannis. And that one goes long.
I like it. That's a great battle at the rim. He just couldn't finish. You want your bigs playing big. Rips it down in traffic.
Pushing it up. And James gets it to go on the assist by Davis. That's 10 points for LeBron.
And he's starting to show that killer instinct this quarter, looking to extend the lead.
And so Antetokounmpo will bring it up for the Milwaukee Bucks, trailing by 5. Caldwell Pope outside. The 3 ball. Sinks the 3-pointer. Caldwell Pope's got 7.
And just a great job of controlling that defensive backboard, then getting out in transition. That's been the difference.
Outside Teague. Back to Giannis. And Giannis throws it down.
And guys, that's a sight we've become far too accustomed to see. Antetokounmpo throwing it down like it was just another day at the office.
And the Lakers decide to take their first timeout here. No doubt, Greg, you were known being a gritty, in-your-face defender. And when you think of the most hard-nosed point guards in the NBA today, who comes to mind?
For me, I think Chris Paul. I'd go first because this guy, one, he's a phenomenal two-way player. He'll do whatever it takes to win, even if that means pushing the envelope a little bit. Pat Beverly is another guy, just a flat-out bulldog. Marcus Smart, I think, falls into that category. Again, it's not always about being the most talented, but if you bring an edge about you, that really permeates throughout your team. So those are some guys. Drew Holiday is another guy I'd throw into that mix as well.
Yeah, they all lock in. You're right. Outside Teague. Outside Portis. Misses the 3.
The defense got lucky there. That's one you expect him to drain.
And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line. It's on Bobby Portis.
Kyle Kuzma is smart at knowing how to get calls. Gotta be careful guarding him.
When Kuzma first entered the league, the Lakers were a rebuilding team. Now, Greg, he's one of the more experienced pieces on this team.
And Kuzma's made the most of it, switching to a learning role, tries to absorb as much as he can from the vets, and he does everything he can to pick their brain and improve on those little things in terms of championship caliber basketball.
And the first one drops. And the former Utah Ute, Kyle Kuzma, can play either forward spot, as a good blend, Smitty, of size and speed.
Yes, Kevin, but right now I prefer him at the 4. The reason why, he can stretch the floor, but he can tack a lot of those big forwards. And his shooting, it will get consistent as the years go on.
And both free throws good for Kuzma.
And they've clearly been the aggressors here early on, drawing fouls and working themselves to the line.
They've been struggling here on offense.
Yeah, a bit of a dry spell for sure.
Tucker the pass to Teague. Gasol with the steal. And here again, Los Angeles in transition. Up the court they go. And Kuzma slams it in.
Yeah, we're seeing some fireworks from them already.
They established the pace. They made shots. This is why they're way out in front.
Portis in the post, defended by Gasol. Portis kicks to Connaughton. Milwaukee, no good that time either. Los Angeles leading by 12. Caldwell Pope passes to Kuzma. And he makes that one. And it's 6 points for Kyle Kuzma.
They've been excellent so far, coming in with a well-balanced attack.
And it's helped them build an early lead. They just need to stay aggressive.
Passes it to Portis. The Bucks working the ball around. And it's Connaughton missing. LA's gone 1 of 3 from beyond the arc so far in the game. Ooh, the double clutch. Forbes with the rebound.
It seemed like he changed his mind halfway through the layup, tried to go to something else, and flat out choked it.
Tucker with the ball. Still getting warmed up offensively. No scoring yet from him. And here's Caldwell Pope. No good on the shot.
The will is there, but the execution is lacking. He can't seem to finish plays this quarter.
Bucks trail by 14. Now Teague. A look at his stats. He averages a bit over 8 points a game. There's the lob to Portis. Takes the alley-oop pass and dunks it down.
And Teague knew that he would be open there. Great patience and vision from the point man.
Caldwell Pope passes to Kuzma. Portis against Gasol. Throws it up high.
And you can see their strategy coming in. They want to control the paint.
This is my type of approach. Get some high percentage looks. Then later, you can play inside out.
Portis kicks to Forbes. And Tucker has it in the corner. And a miss there on the triple. And here's Caldwell Pope. He brings it up for the Lakers. They lead by 14. Inside, Harrell. And Harrell slams it in.
And when he's a roller, Montrezl Harrell can catch any pass because he has great hands.
We've got 1:28 left in the first quarter. Outside Teague. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws.
Yeah, the defender all over him.
He's getting his first free throw attempt of the night right now. And he knocks down the first one.
And as you would expect from the way he plays, Teague is a terrific free throw shooter.
Markieff Morris is checked in for the Lakers. Matthews comes in for Dennis Schroeder. And so Teague gets 2 free throws.
And that's the norm for him. He's pretty much automatic when he's at the line.
And there's the pass to Morris. Over to the wing. Outside Matthews. Out to Morris. Rebounded by the Bucks.
They've been beating them to a lot of those loose balls and rebounds here to start.
Here is Forbes. He's been quiet so far. Still no points in the game. Over Morris. Forbes can't get it to go. And here's Los Angeles. They're on a 17-6 run. Down low. Now here's Harrell. Defense right on him. Here's Morris. Goes to the reverse layup and pops it in. And the Lakers lead by 16.
And they're beginning to just flat out fall apart defensively right now, especially on the interior.
3 seconds separate the shot clock and game clock. Here's Teague. Count it. His second make in 4 attempts.
Yeah, I don't think anybody is staying in front of Teague when he shows off his handle like that.
Now here's Caldwell Pope. He's got 9. Pass to Harrell. Back to Caldwell Pope with 1 on the clock and no good on the last second attempt this time. And so it's Los Angeles sitting with a comfortable lead, up by 14. Their strategy has been clear tonight. Work the ball inside, get shots in the paint, and now they are scoring with ease. We've got more NBA basketball coming your way in just a minute. And regarding the mental aspect of the game, Giannis Antetokounmpo had this to say earlier.
Definitely the game has slowed down a lot for me. I'm able to know where my team is going to be. I'm able to get to my spots and I know my spots. And I don't score on accident no more. I score because I know, okay, I'm going to get to that spot, try to make a play for my teammate or make a play for myself.
Well, Greg, that might be why they put up so many points. They all know the roles. They've got the right recipe for everything they want to do on offense.
Yeah, his awareness plus unselfishness puts defenders in a no-win situation.
And if you're just tuning in, we've got a wide margin on the scoreboard, but plenty of time left for a comeback. And for the Lakers, this has been the game they wanted to have.
Stingy on the defensive end in that first quarter. They were just getting up into people.
Yeah, they were very physical and very aggressive. They've just been the better team so far.
And a chance here presented by Gatorade to see who's on the floor, all fueled up and ready to go for the start of the second quarter. On the court for the Bucks, PJ Tucker is out there with Portis. Then there's Dante DiVincenzo, and it's Connaughton in it with the small forward. Matthews passes to Morris. 2 points. That one goes. Morris has got his second basket of the game.
Assists like that have typified their effort today. Terrific ball movement.
Here's Forbes. That's in, and he found his range with that one. Now 1 for 2.
I'll tell you, Forbes doesn't spend a lot of time in the paint, but that was a convincing move.
James finds Harrell. Back to James. And finished off by LeBron.
Oh, taking it to the rack with power.
Hammering down the two-hand slam. And we're now about a minute and a half into the second quarter. DiVincenzo passes to Portis. That's basket number 2 with his third shot off to a fast 2 for 3.
And that's 10 straight points in the paint. The defense, nowhere to be found.
LeBron kicks to Matthews. Back to LeBron. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul. Steve, one thing I always think of when I watch LeBron, how much fun it must be to be a teammate of his.
You know, Kevin, I wish I could have played with a guy like LeBron James. You get so many open looks and easy finishes with him on the court. One of the easiest superstars to play with, bar none.
Shooting 2.
Free throw drops for James. You know, even though LeBron doesn't go 100% every minute of every game in the season, GA, he still knows when to turn it on.
And for someone at his age, that is something you have to know how to do. You can see when LeBron kicks it into that next gear. Can't keep it on all the time, but he's still able to take over when he needs to.
And Greg, you play with some big personalities. Talk about the best way to manage egos and conflicts in the locker room. That's a very interesting topic.
No doubt about it. You know, Kev, first thing you learn from middle school on, your team is your family. And let's face it, all families have spats, and so do teams. You just learn to never personalize those things. Never leave any stone unturned. Like, don't let things fester. When there are issues, you address them. And if you're not taking things personally, you tend to be able to work through whatever issues you may come in front of.
Good advice. Bucks trail by 14. Pass to DiVincenzo. Middleton against Kuzma. Middleton with it. He had 25 points in the win against Dallas. Clock at 4. DiVincenzo can't hit it. Lakers leading by 14. Here's Kuzma. Wasted no time on that shot, but it's off the mark. And it's Antetokounmpo with the ball. He'll bring it up for the Milwaukee Bucks. Middleton looking it over. Feeds to Giannis. Inside leaner. Good, and the assist goes to Middleton. Antetokounmpo's got 6 points.
And I really marvel at the touch of Antetokounmpo for his size and physique. That's incredible.
Here's James. Trying to get open as Davis. And a lot of contact on that one, so he'll shoot 2 here. And GA Chris Middleton over his career much improved on the defensive end.
A true two-way player. And I tell you, that 6'11" wingspan helps. Able to use that length to bother shots and disrupt passes.
Shooting 2.
And he makes the first.
And they have yet to miss a shot from the line here this quarter.
Teague's checked in for Dante DiVincenzo. And the Lakers also making a switch. Drummond's checked in for Markieff Morris. And both free throws good for LeBron.
What is there to say about LeBron that hasn't been said? One of the all-time greats who can completely carry a team.
Middleton on the wing. He's guarded by Davis. And here is Drummond. He's coming off a 16-point game against Indiana.
And equally impressive on the backboards. I thought his rebounding was huge.
Here's Kuzma, and Kuzma slams it in.
Unselfish play by Davis. He understands that his scoring can only take this team so far. He needs help from the guys around him.
James against Holiday. Passes it to Middleton. He dishes it to Lopez. Good D by Drummond.
It's a +5 advantage for them in rebounding after that one.
And it's Davis with the jam.
AD could have laid that one up, but that's not the statement he just made.
Bucks trail by 18. Teague, the pass to Middleton. Got a piece of it, and he's able to get it back. Fast break, the Lakers. Matthews leading the charge. And it's Drummond with the jam.
So gifted. Drummond soars through the air, then explodes on the finish.
Timeout called, the Bucks.
And for everything that Anthony Davis does on the floor, you can't forget about his defense. Still an elite level defender, guards multiple positions and turns away a number of shots.
The Lakers making a switch here. Schroeder's checked in. Already it's February. Let's see how the East is matching up. You look at the Bucks. They've been in peak form as we've watched them play some tremendous basketball with an eye toward the postseason.
And I think for Milwaukee, they've been on a tremendous run this season. All the pieces were in place coming into the year, and they haven't missed a beat. Great chemistry, great coaching, and potential to do some great things in the postseason.
Right. They knew teams would be gunning for them night in and night out. That's only fueled their commitment to putting a great product on the floor.
And Davis gets a lot of blocks without getting in foul trouble. About a 1-to-1 ratio for him in his career.
Incredible, and he's done a great job of learning how to go straight up, playing vertical, gets blocks but doesn't get pulled out of position, does everything you want from a defensive anchor.
And Giannis gets it to go on the assist by Middleton. Antetokounmpo's got 8. Lakers leading by 18. Now Schroeder. They've been leaning on him for a decent chunk of their offense. He's averaging over 15 points a game. And it's Drummond missing.
Meeting right at the rim. He typically converts in those situations. Not this time.
And the dunk by Giannis.
Playing with high energy, outworking the defense up the floor.
And I just love it when the fast break results in a high percentage look. Not always the case these days.
And it's Schroeder in the corner. A 3 from Matthews. Los Angeles with another miss. And so it's Middleton with it. He brings it up for the Milwaukee Bucks. It's a 16-point game. Antetokounmpo with the bucket.
And we talk about Antetokounmpo's all-around skills, and tonight it's been about the scoring. He's put this offense on his back.
Basket counts. He's got 18.
Yeah, he's in such a great rhythm right now. Makes sense to get him the ball any way you can.
Let him decide whether to shoot it, whether to pass it. He's your catalyst right now.
Teague deciding where to go with it. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line. That one on Davis.
And with that skill set at 6'11", Giannis might be the toughest guard in the league.
First trip to the free throw line for him in this one. Free throw good. Giannis.
Giannis Antetokounmpo has said he doesn't want people calling him the MVP because he doesn't want to relax. He said he fears failure, so he has got to get better.
Both free throws good from Antetokounmpo. Well, Greg, there's been some debate. What do you think? Is Giannis the best player right now in the world?
I tell you what, if there's a conversation, he has to be in it. You know, some people might go with Kawhi, Kevin Durant. He's coming back. LeBron James is there as well. But Giannis is probably the guy to lead that conversation.
Bucks trail by 14. To the middle. And the dunk by Giannis.
Just a great job there from Teague to locate where his teammate was and get the ball to him on time.
Los Angeles calls timeout.
And a chance here to check out some stats on Chris Middleton. A strong stretch of play the last 10 games. First in free throw percentage, and he's among the top 20 players in three-point field goal percentage. He has been locked and loaded from beyond.
And it's nice when you have the NBA's best free throw shooter just keep the ball in his hands in clutch situations. He's been completely automatic this season. LeBron kicks to Matthews. Nobody near Schroeder. And the Lakers get it back. Back to Matthews. Kicks it out to James. To the inside. Here's Davis. Yes, it's James picking up the assist. Davis has got 6 points in the quarter.
So reliable. They've really leaned on him at the offensive end.
Teague, the pass to Giannis. The Bucks working the ball around. Teague against Davis, and stolen by Drummond. Here's LeBron, and contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here.
He's in attack mode, drawing contact now, getting to the line, something he didn't do at all in the first quarter.
And at last season's trade deadline, Andre Drummond traded away basically for a second-round pick, a shockingly low return for a guy who was once considered a franchise player.
Shooting 2.
That free throw missing. And Greg, why is it that the Pistons got so little in exchange for Drummond?
Well, I think he was an impending free agent. I think Detroit looking to rebuild. Also, it says something about the center position in today's game.
Here's what Milwaukee's going with right now. P.J. Tucker comes in for Brook Lopez. And it's Bryn Forbes in for Drew Holiday. And the second free throw, good. Here's Teague. He's got 6. The pass to Forbes. 5 on the clock. No good with the triple.
There was a mix-up defensively. Left him all alone. He just couldn't hit it.
Here's Drummond. Dishes to Gasol. No good on that one. Great D that time from Giannis. Gasol with the steal. And Drummond kicks to Gasol. On its way from Caldwell Pope for 2. Milwaukee with the rebound. Giannis has got 5 rebounds tonight. Shots good by Middleton.
And just about every one of Middleton's shots is a smart one. Even from mid-range, he's not going to force anything.
Now here's Caldwell Pope. Tight defense on him. Schroeder outside. Drops in the tray. Schroeder's got 7.
And that pick takes the D totally out of the equation.
Hey, if you're not going to fight over, you're essentially giving the shooter the look he wants.
Bucks trail by 16. Outside Teague. Pass to Forbes. Takes the 3. That's good, and so Teague with the assist. Teague's got 3 assists in the game. Lakers leading by 13. Shooter passes to Caldwell Pope. High, arcing shot. He takes it up and lays it in. 11 points in the game.
And good touch there on the floater. A shot KCP is adding to his arsenal.
So it's the Bucks now. Pass to Giannis. Andre Drummond grabs the miss. Drummond's got his 7th rebound here tonight. And they double up LeBron. And it's Drummond with the jam.
There's not many that dunks it as powerful as Andre Drummond. He's explosive at 280 pounds.
Milwaukee's gone 1 of 3 from way outside since the start of the second quarter. And the dunk by Giannis.
And way to finish and cut into that lead a little bit.
Yeah, but look at the basket, guys, still shaking. Schroeder against Teague. Schroeder kicks to Drummond. Caldwell Pope outside. Drummond trying to get himself free. Kicks it out to James. To the paint. Here's Gasol. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws.
He's a handful inside. Marc Gasol taking it right at the defense, and he created some of that contact.
Strange to see Marc Gasol shooting from outside. His game, Greg, wasn't always like it is now.
I mean, Gasol has added a 3 to his game in the last seasons with Memphis, and it was an immediate success. He became a functioning stretch 5. Early in his career, he was more likely to drag you to the block and just bruise you more than anything else.
And the first one at the line is good.
One of the best all-around bigs in the league. Gasol continues to modernize his game.
A different look for Milwaukee. Bobby Portis is checked in for Antetokounmpo, and it's Pat Connaughton in for Teague. The Lakers also with a sub. Harrell's checked in. And so Marc Gasol nails both of them. 1:03 left in the second quarter. Pass to Tucker. The Bucks working the ball around. Now the pass to Middleton. From outside, off the mark.
And with the success they've had rebounding the basketball, they're right where you'd expect them to be, firmly in the driver's seat.
Here's Schroeder. Lays it up off the glass. Schroeder's got 9.
Not one to back down inside. Schroeder likes to get right into the teeth of the defense.
Drummond working against Middleton. Over in the corner, Portis. Good, and the assist goes to Middleton. 7 points for Bobby Portis.
Aside from the rim runners in this league, most bigs are now asked to help stretch the floor.
Caldwell Pope feeling it out a bit. And that one's good. Schroeder.
I'm sorry, that's poor defense down low again. It's been a mismatch thus far in the paint.
Middleton against Drummond. Now here's Middleton, and good, and it takes a nice bounce off the right iron and down. He's got 13.
Easy look for mid-range. He won't miss many of those. Lazy effort defensively.
And so it's LeBron James making things happen for the Los Angeles Lakers. He finishes with 9 points in the quarter. The D is having all sorts of problems with him. And now let's catch up with David Aldridge, who's standing by from the sideline. All right, Dave.
Thanks, Kevin. Here with Coach Mike Budenholzer. Coach, probably not the defensive effort you were hoping for thus far.
Yeah, no, our defense isn't where it needs to be. I think they're getting open looks. We're overshifting, and then we're not committing to shooters. Just not a very good defensive effort so far.
Mike, thanks very much for your time. Kevin, back to you.
Thanks so much, Dave, for the great interview. Don't go away, folks. We'll be back for the second half of basketball right after this.
It's the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hey, welcome back to the NBA on 2K Sports. This is Ernie Johnson. Kenny the Jet Smith is right here. Say hey to the folks, Kenny.
Hey, folks.
Say hey to the folks, Shaq.
Hey, folks.
Hey, let's get this party started.
Okay.
LeBron James putting in some incredible work. He ended up with 19 points. And, of course, the duo of Anthony Davis and LeBron James in action for the Lakers. Kenny, when's the last time there was a duo this talented in the NBA?
Man, this might be the most talented duo that I've seen, in Laker history. I don't know if there's a Laker duo.
LeBron and AD, I mean, when you think about Steph and KD, that's a pretty talented duo.
Yeah, I'm just talking about Laker history. What's that? What's that noise?
It's must be static in the microphone.
Because I'm thinking about, wait, okay, I got one. No, you're right. You're right, Shaq. There's no static. Kareem and Magic.
Yeah.
What's static?
Anyway,
have you got one in your mind?
No, just what's scary about LeBron,
I mean, Kobe
and
didn't
AD.
do it by himself. Who was Kobe's wingman?
Oh! Kobe and Paul Gasol.
Yes.
That was a great Laker duo.
Yes, I like that too.
Anyway,
Excellent
what's
answer.
scary, LeBron and AD can still get better.
Excellent.
The duo can do anything they want on the court together.
Man, that Paul Gasol was unbelievable. Maybe the best Laker big man of all time.
Thanks for joining us, folks. We're now just a few minutes away from the start of the third quarter.
And after a very lopsided first half, we'll see if things play out a little more evenly here in the second. It's been a clinic out there by James.
And it's something that isn't his strength, but he's done a great job of finding the open man.
Yeah, in the first half, he took on the role of playmaker. I think it surprised the defense a little bit, gave this offense a different dimension.
And with a big gap on the scoreboard, the second half begins with very different goals for these teams. One side trying to mount a comeback, one side trying to protect their lead. Taking a look at Los Angeles. LeBron and Davis, the incredible forward pair. Kentavious Caldwell-Pope is out there with Dennis Schroeder. And it's Drummond in at the 5.
They're getting a lot of their points outside the paint. 3 of their last 5 baskets are from three-point range.
LeBron passes to Caldwell-Pope. Back to LeBron. And James throws it down.
A guy that great, you have to make somebody else beat you. LeBron's been hot tonight.
And Milwaukee has possession. Down by 15. Next up for them, the Knicks, a road game in New York. That will be a getaway game for them, a 1-game road trip. Davis against Giannis. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Holiday dishes to Middleton. Over LeBron. Doesn't go that time. So Los Angeles will take it the other way. They led the game at 1 point by 20.
A competitor in everything he does. LeBron with a strong finish.
And if you're just joining us, we played over a minute here in the third. Inside, here's Connaughton. Yes, and it's Holiday with the assist that time. Holiday's got his 4th assist with that last one here tonight. Outside, Davis. Down low, stolen by Middleton. And now, here comes Antetokounmpo leading the break. And Connaughton has it in the corner. Back to Antetokounmpo. The wide open look here for Holiday. Antetokounmpo kicks to Holiday. And boy, that looked like goaltending. Yes, it is. And so they will award the basket there.
Just barely too late and catches it on the way down. He's already in the air there, committed, so can't fault him for going for the block.
And the Bucks making a change here. DiVincenzo's checked in. LeBron outside. Oh, he jams it right over Giannis Antetokounmpo. Wow.
LeBron barely needs the pick to get some separation, but he used it well right there.
And it's Antetokounmpo with the ball. He'll bring it up for the Milwaukee Bucks. It's a 14-point game. And Davis sends it back. And it's the Lakers on the break. Floats it up for James. Stolen by Middleton. Here's Giannis. He drops it in from the low post. Antetokounmpo's got 20.
And the shooting has really been there for him today, but he may have to take it upon himself to continue to carry this team and try and get out of this hole.
Schroeder against Holiday. LeBron passes to Schroeder. Yes, and it's LeBron picking up the assist. LeBron's got 6 assists in the game.
Man, have they been effective at getting the ball inside.
Holiday finds Giannis. And it's sent back by Drummond. And they'll keep possession.
They have been board dominant in this game. That's definitely been a factor in crafting this huge lead.
That shot by Caldwell-Pope, no good.
But only the first miss of the second half. They've come out here with authority.
Los Angeles leading by 14. Here's Davis. Hangs in midair and converts on the double clutch layup. Davis has got 10 points in the game.
See, in the past, the contact might have discouraged Davis, but now he plays right through it.
Second half here. We're just over 3.5 minutes into it. Now a timeout called by Milwaukee.
Yeah, just looking to tighten up their defense in the paint. They've got to be better.
It's a matter of want to. Helping out, contesting shots. You have to want to make the effort.
And Los Angeles with some changes. Markieff Morris is checked in for Andre Drummond. And Kyle Kuzma is subbed in for Dennis Schroeder. Here's Antetokounmpo. 20 points for him. Here's Middleton. Banked in off the glass. Middleton's got 5 points now in the quarter.
And that was a big-time finish. Middleton with the strength now to get hit and still complete the play.
LeBron James on the wing. Defended by DiVincenzo. And here's Morris for three. But they'll get another chance. And it's slammed in by Davis.
That is ferocious.
You said it. That was ferocious. Bucks trail by 16. Holiday with it. He's certainly been a consistent piece of their offense, averaging about 14.5 points a game. Morris outside. Caldwell Pope. Beautiful dish, and the layup goes down. 13 points in the game.
They are just killing them on the interior.
And here is Lopez. Still looking for his first bucket in this one. Guys, they're looking for a way to score here.
Yeah, they've had a tough time taking the lid off.
And Middleton, the basket on the assist from Lopez.
And with great positional size, Middleton knows how to do damage down low.
LeBron passes to Caldwell Pope. He feeds it to Davis. Back to Caldwell Pope. Some nice passing here by Los Angeles. Kuzma can't get it to go. Milwaukee's gone into the three-point range 4 times since halftime and buried 2 of them. And Davis sends it back. Over in the corner, Caldwell Pope. And it's Davis finishing it off.
This is what you want from AD, to use his size and skill to cash in on second chance opportunities.
And Holiday kicks to DiVincenzo. Back to Holiday. 6 on the shot clock. Here's Young. Basket is good. He'll get a chance for one more at the line.
And a high-level rebounder at both ends. Giannis is dominant in pretty much every phase of the game.
This is his 3rd free throw attempt of the game.
And he's at 73% this year at the foul line. Adequate, but not spectacular.
Bobby Portis is checked in for Milwaukee. Teague comes in for Drew Holiday. Free throw, no good for Antetokounmpo.
And really, the ceiling for Antetokounmpo is limitless. I mean, he has the potential to be a Hall of Famer one day. And you know what? You allow a guy to get right to the rim like that, that's your only option.
He's had 6 attempts at the line, made 5 of them.
And you know, something I remember from their last game was how good he was at the line.
And both free throws good for LeBron. Now, Smitty, you were a player with versatility and length. How much fun would you have had with today's style of play?
I think, Kevin, I was a guy that kind of played 1 through 3 at 6'8". But nowadays, I could have played 1 through 5. I would have loved playing the 5 position. Reason why, I could have got my shot off at any time I wanted. And the three-point shot, Kevin, you can take 10, 12 three-pointers. I would have loved that.
Los Angeles calls timeout. And the 22nd pick in 2015, Bobby Portis with a nice shooting touch.
And at the same time, not afraid to mix it up, maybe to a fault. At times we've seen him get caught in the heat of the moment. You've got to channel that competitive edge and stay strong mentally.
Milwaukee making a switch here. Tucker's checked in. The Lakers also with a sub. Harrell's checked in. Back to LeBron. And Kuzma has it in the corner. Off target with his 3. Bucks trail by 16. And the wide open shot from DiVincenzo. And the 3 off target. Pass to LeBron. Caldwell Pope for 3. Good, and the assist goes to James. Caldwell Pope's got 5 points in the quarter.
It's enough to where you have to respect him. Had 1 triple in the first half, now has his 2nd.
Milwaukee's gone 2 of 5 with the 3-point shot since coming out of the break. Pass to DiVincenzo. Now Portis. 9 points in the game so far. That one is good. He's only missed 1 shot of his 6 taken on the floor.
That was physical D, but Bobby Portis is so strong, he finished through contact.
Harrell, the pass to Caldwell Pope. Back to Harrell. And it's good, 2 points. And the Lakers lead by 19.
And Matador defense, that's one of the easiest shots he is ever going to see.
And this is what happens when you start to break your opponent's spirit. The resistance is no longer there.
Takes a shot at the elbow. Tries again. And oh boy, a lot of contact there, but he gets the call and will shoot 2. It's going to be on Montrezl Harrell.
Wow, he got whacked on that one. Shouldn't be much debate there.
The Bucks have gone 4 for 5 from the charity stripe in this one up to now.
And they've had really good numbers all season from the free throw line.
2.
That's good from Tucker. Bryn Forbes, he's checked in for Milwaukee. Both free throws good from Tucker. Lakers leading by 17. James looking it over. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up.
Well, you know, teams look for +6s. Players whose wingspans exceed their height by a half foot. Montrezl Harrell is a 6'7" player with a 7'4" wingspan. If you're struggling with the math, ladies and gentlemen, that's a +9.
The first free throw is good. And between his length and his athleticism, Montrezl Harrell well suited for that role of small ball center, Greg, in today's NBA.
Yeah, I mean, he's fearless. Even giving up a few pounds, a few inches, he'll go right at you and making steady improvements as a rebounder year over year.
That misses, so he splits the free throws.
You know, I can't remember any scouts predicting that Harrell would become this kind of offensive force. This is who you want leading that play, a sure passer with great awareness.
And they double up James. Kuzma passes to Harrell. To the middle, and stolen by Portis. Fast break, here we go. Here's Forbes. Off target from outside. And so James will bring it up for the Los Angeles Lakers. They'll host the Denver Nuggets after this one. That'll be the first of 2 straight at home. Kuzma, left side. Los Angeles keeps it going. A new 14-second shot clock. Morris. It doesn't go for him. Great D that time from Portis. Bucks trail by 16. Outside Teague. Here's DiVincenzo. Kuzma pulls it in. Kuzma's got 6 rebounds now in the game.
You like that he's still attacking, but the results tonight just haven't been there.
That shot by Caldwell Pope, no good.
No other way to put it. Just a poor shooting performance for him. But luckily, his teammates have picked up the slack.
Cutting his teeth in the Spurs system, Forbes has improved at keeping his eyes up and finding the open man.
Timeout called the Lakers. Chris Middleton's checked in for Bryn Forbes. Marc Gasol is checked in for the Lakers. Dennis Schroeder comes in for James. Lakers leading by 14. Here's Schroeder. He's got 13. To the paint. Here's Harrell. Laid in with a nice touch off the glass. Harrell's got his third basket of the night.
Continuing to polish his offensive skill set, Harrell's become a go-to scorer from this range.
T kicks to Middleton. Passes to Tucker. Back to Middleton. Shot clock at 6. Great D that time from Harrell.
It seemed like he changed his mind halfway through the layups.
Oh,
Yes.
And the long strides of KCP. Dangerous changing ends there, and he loves to finish in space.
Bucks trail by 18. Outside Teague. 1:52 left to play in the third. Clock at 6.
He looked just a little out of rhythm. He's still trying to establish consistency from there.
And he gets the bucket. Kuzma's got 10 points in the game.
Teams try to play Kuzma physical, but he has the strength to power right through contact.
Milwaukee's gone a less than productive 2 of 6 from three-point land in the second half. Teague finds Tucker. Here's Middleton. Fires for 3. Rebound by Harrell. Now here's Schroeder. The pass to Harrell. Here's Kuzma. The rebound by the Bucks. Middleton's got his 6th rebound on the night.
And for his offense, this has just been a brutal period.
He's looking for DiVincenzo and finds him.
And it really helps their team so much with Middleton's passing with effectiveness, and it helps him out as a scorer. He's that much harder to defend.
Harrell down low. Guarded by Tucker. And it's Harrell missing. Bucks trail by 18. They could use a big shot here to get this offense going.
Too many empty possessions. Right now, they need a basket. A little artistry in the painted area, converting against the size.
Proving once again that when you attack with confidence, good things tend to happen.
Pass to Harrell. And there's the feed to Gasol. It's stolen by Teague. And they're pushing it up. Jumps up. And he could not get that one to go. A lot of contact, and he'll go to the line for 2. The Bucks have put up good numbers at the charity stripe, converting 6 of 7.
Shooting 2.
The first one falls. And that's good as he hits both of his shots. There's 18 seconds left to play here in the third. Schroeder against Holiday. Schroeder outside. Caldwell Pope left side. 1 second left. And the last second attempt does not go in for him.
We know he's very strong defending the post, but what you like about Bobby Portis, at his size, he can really move his feet on the perimeter.
Well, through 3 quarters of play, down double digits, it may be difficult to overcome. The Lakers on top, They lead by 14. And coming up as soon as we return from break, the fourth quarter gets underway. How about a look at today's State Farm assist of the game?
And I'm glad this was the pick because I love this pass. Such a great dish. That's what I call court vision.
Yeah, you also have the location of the pass. Puts it right where it needs to be, where his man can do something with it.
And there may not be a lot of drama down the stretch as we head into the fourth quarter, but stranger things have happened. Middleton and Giannis are the forward tandem. Holiday out there with Dante DiVincenzo. And it's Tucker in at the center, filling out the middle. That's the group for Milwaukee right now. And the basket is good, and he's got a chance here for one more at the line. It's going to be Drummond shooting. It goes on Giannis Antetokounmpo. On the free throw, no good.
A nightly double-double machine. Andre Drummond gives you reliable production.
Here's Giannis. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul. They get Marc Gasol.
Clearly a foul.
That's good from Antetokounmpo. He's off on the second. And here's Gasol. He'll bring it up for the Los Angeles Lakers. They led the game at 1 point by 20. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
First free throw is good. So he gets them both. And here is Los Angeles now. 13-point lead. Holiday against Schroeder. Out left to the wing. Kuzma passes to Schroeder. 6 to shoot. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line.
Defending Schroeder is much trickier than it used to be. Has developed his skills to go along with the athleticism.
First one falls for him.
Dennis Schroeder, the 17th overall pick in 2013 out of Germany. He's got a flair you don't associate with European players.
The Lakers making a switch here. Davis is checked in. And so he hits both. Bucks trail by 15. Antetokounmpo kicks to Holiday. Nice ball movement by Milwaukee. Here's Middleton. That one a little long.
And a big lead for them on both the scoreboard and the backboard thus far.
8 feet away. Los Angeles with another miss. The Bucks shooting at 44%. Pretty reasonable. A good look from Holiday. Rebound Andre Drummond. Lakers leading by 15. Floats it up for Davis. Throws down the alley-oop slam.
You won't find a much better alley-oop partner. AD flying to the rim.
A little over a minute and a half of the fourth quarter gone now. Here's Antetokounmpo. Second chance shot. There's another block.
A defensive stalwart so far. That's 6 blocks.
Greg protecting the rim. Love the hustle. Stolen by Middleton. And it's Antetokounmpo penetrating. Good, and the assist goes to Middleton. Middleton's got his 8th assist here tonight. The Lakers have gone 2 of 4 from the field since we started the final quarter of play. Davis, the pass to Caldwell Pope. Now Kuzma. Offline with his 3. One-on-one here. DiVincenzo with it. Now guarded by Caldwell Pope. Los Angeles has gotten off to an 0 for 2 start from downtown here in the fourth quarter. Holiday brings the double team. Stolen by Holiday. The Lakers with the rebound.
And another miss. Woo. He's having a really ugly game.
Yeah, about as ugly as you can have, you're right. Kuzma passes to Davis. That one's not going to go. Good D by Lopez. Bucks trail by 15. Guys are looking for a spark here.
Yeah, a cold stretch offensively for sure.
And Antetokounmpo gets it to go.
You know he's pulling his weight, but they still find themselves behind.
Davis surveying the floor. Drummond trying to get himself free. It falls for basket number 9 from the field. He's taken 14 shots to get there.
You see the weight that AD's added to his frame over the years. Now invites contact.
Middleton against Kuzma. The kick out to Lopez. That 3 off the mark.
Okay, that's frustrating. You work hard to get these open looks. You know he liked that one back.
The Bucks shooting 43% for the game. In the corner, it's DiVincenzo. His 3-pointers off the mark. And so it's Drummond with it. He'll bring it up for the Los Angeles Lakers. They've allowed just 7 points here in the fourth quarter. Davis. Second shot opportunity. Drummond finds Davis. Caldwell Pope outside. Now Schroeder guarded by Holiday. Just 5 on the clock. Here's Caldwell Pope. Lopez with the block.
It's a bonus whenever Lopez comes up with the swat. Want to see more of this from the big fella.
Outside Holiday. Middleton outside. Inside. Antetokounmpo. And Giannis throws it down.
And wait to finish and cut into that lead a little bit.
Yeah, but look at the basket guy still shaking. Here's DiVincenzo. And the layup's good off the glass. DiVincenzo's got 10 points here in the second half.
Talk about making halftime adjustments. You love what they're doing with him now offensively.
Schroeder kicks to Kuzma. Back to Schroeder. A beautiful reverse layup. And that's now 17 points for Dennis Schroeder.
Another good play. This is how they built the lead, calling on the right guys at the right time.
The reason why they've stayed aggressive, and they have not let up this entire night. And at this point, I wouldn't expect them to.
Schroeder passes to Davis. No good. The Bucks go the other way with it. And here's DiVincenzo from the arc. It's good. The assist that time from Holiday. Holiday's got assist number 7 for him tonight. Lakers leading by 8. Schroeder with the ball. And the foul on Drew Holiday. That's his 3rd foul of the game. LeBron's checked in for the Lakers. So it's the Lakers now. Caldwell Pope finds Schroeder to the inside. Now here's Davis. Drummond trying to get himself free, and it's Davis missing. And here's Giannis. The shot by Middleton, wide open. A 3-pointer, no good. Caldwell Pope against Lopez. And 2 shots coming up at the line as he gets fouled on the shot.
And that quick first step that Caldwell Pope possesses is lethal. Drawing the contact there thanks to his aggressiveness.
And he knocks down the first one. Both shots good from the stripe. Now Holiday. Timeout called, the Bucks. And during this timeout, I'm sure they'll be hydrating themselves with Gatorade. All the effort out there on the floor, and these timeouts can be such a huge factor in getting a short rest and recharging the battery. And now, let's present our New Balance Player of the Game, Dennis Schroeder.
And to me, the best part of his game has been the work he's done inside. I mean, slashing, driving the lane, attacking the basket at every chance. When he's had an opening, he's taken it.
If he could only contribute like this for them every night, you can't overstate how much better it makes this team when he has a game like this, and on the road, no less. All right, let's catch up with our sideline reporter, David Aldridge.
Hey, guys. Well, Mike Budenholzer had some advice for the team during the timeout. He got on his guys about allowing too many paint points. He said, hey, we've got to be scrappier. We've got to be quicker to help, quicker to collapse the lane. You guys know what to do. Now you got to give me the effort. I want to see some nasty. Kevin?
Thank you, David. Caldwell Pope passes to Davis. Back to Caldwell Pope. Kicks it to Drummond. Over Middleton. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line. It goes on Chris Middleton.
It's hard to contest Andre Drummond inside. All you can do is try to make him earn his money at the line.
First free throw is good. Your son, Cole Gregg, was one of the top high school players in America. A lot of services had him #1. Talk about what it was like going through the recruiting process as a dad.
You know, it was fun for the most part because he really kind of kept everything in perspective. And the teams we dealt with, the schools we dealt with, man, they were all top-notch. So that process, about as enjoyable as one could ask for. But at the same time, it's still stressful, man. That's still your little guy getting ready to head off to college.
Well, you're a dad and a proud one at that. LeBron against Middleton. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul.
And you see Middleton on the perimeter a lot, but he's really been trying to add strength to that 6'8" frame so he can mix it up a little more inside.
He's off on the first. And he sinks the second.
And really, from second-round pick to all-star, Middleton's story inspirational. Yet even now, it feels like some people continue to sleep on him.
In the corner, Drummond with it. And Drummond throws it down.
And just tacks a few more points onto their lead with the tomahawk.
That's bringing it down hard. Here's Holiday. Giannis high post. Yes, and it's Holiday with the assist that time. Giannis has got 11 here in this quarter alone.
He has definitely shown up to play. He's done his part, really just trying to battle his team back into it.
First free throw is good.
And the leadership Lopez gives this team really important. He's someone his younger teammates look up to.
Here's Schroeder. Inside, Caldwell Pope off on the layup. Bucks trail by 8. In the corner, Middleton with it. Milwaukee, no good that time either.
And the truth is, I've been there. He's trying to find the rhythm on his shot. He feels like he's close, and that's why he keeps shooting.
And his competitiveness showing through. That's an aggressive finish.
He is just unwilling to settle. He gets right to the rim and makes sure they come away with points.
Now here's Middleton. And Lopez has it in the corner. Nailed from three-point land.
Their ability, again, to stretch the floor, particularly in this second half.
This was obviously a focal point coming out of the break. Look smart when the shots are going down.
Drummond with it. Clock at 6. Pass to James. Back to Davis. And it's slammed in by Davis.
The numbers speak loud and clear. 80 not letting up. Playing with great pride.
Here's Holiday. Antetokounmpo trying to break loose. Count it, and the Laker lead has been cut down now to just 7 on the bucket from Holiday. LA has gotten off to an 0 for 2 start from downtown here in the fourth quarter. Middleton against LeBron. Passes it to Drummond. Lakers passing it around, and they double up James. And wrestling for it there, but no one has possession. We'll have a jump ball. Milwaukee with the ball. Milwaukee's gone a disappointing 2 of 6 on three-point attempts here in the fourth. And it's Antetokounmpo penetrating, and the shot is good. And now just a 5-point Laker lead.
Yeah, I mean, the ball handling and body control for a guy that's Giannis's height, it's really impressive.
Drummond, and Lopez pulls it down. Lopez has got rebound number 13 with that last one.
And not the guy you want to send to the line. He has been automatic.
Both good from the line that time.
Tight ball game. Who do you want at the charity stripe? This guy.
And so James will bring it up for the Los Angeles Lakers. Schroeder outside. And the pass to Drummond. He kicks it to Davis. Just 5 to shoot. And the dunk by James.
When you need a big score, you want LeBron to at least touch the ball, and this is why.
And here's Holiday. Pass to Antetokounmpo. 1:30 left to play here in the fourth. Here's James, and again another assist.
That makes 15 assists.
He's been one step ahead of the defense all game long. We've got 1:23 left here in the fourth quarter. Davis against Antetokounmpo. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line. That one on Davis. And no good as the first free throw missing for him. We'll see if he can nail the second. He's able to hit the second one, and that turns the lead to 6.
They needed more from him there. Any point they can get is absolutely critical for them right now.
And it's Davis at the elbow. Back to LeBron. And they double up James. Caldwell Pope trying to break free. And Drummond throws it down. And that's a double-double for him now. 11 points and 17 rebounds. And the Bucks, they're shooting about 45% from the floor in the fourth. Timeout called, the Bucks. They're trailing by 8. 52 seconds left in the fourth. Here's Middleton. He clangs that one off the back iron, and down it falls.
And this is why he gets paid the big bucks. Middleton enjoys coming through in the clutch.
Pass to Davis. And it's Davis finishing it off.
They're in total command of this game with time starting to run out.
Reason why they've tightened up the vice grip a little more each time up the floor. We'll see if they can close this one out.
Floats it up for Giannis. And that one clearly a foul. Gets the whistle, and 2 shots coming up. Andre Drummond picks one up.
Oh, the officials are all over that one.
Shooting 2.
He doesn't hit the first, and that was the one they really wanted. He's got one more, though. And he ends up making the second, and that narrows the gap to 7. 29 seconds left in the fourth quarter. James outside, and they double up LeBron. Passes it to Drummond. Caldwell Pope against DiVincenzo. 5 to shoot. The pass to Drummond. And it's Drummond with the jam.
Inspired tonight. They fought hard and at crucial points just made the plays.
Especially during this last run, which ultimately put the game away.
And so the Lakers take the win. This was a very strong showing for him, Greg. Not necessarily a runaway win, but one they'll feel very good about.
And let's face it, anytime you can go on the road and win in the fashion they did, you have to feel good about it. Really an outstanding effort all the way around.
And a chance now to send it over to David Aldridge, standing by courtside. David.
Thank you, Kevin. LeBron, a challenge for you tonight with your matchup. How much motivation do you get in a game like this one?
My matchup is not an individual matchup. It's us as a team trying to get better, and we was able to hold court, so it was a good win for us.
Well, man, I appreciate the time. Thanks, man. Congrats. Kevin, back to you.
All right, David, great job. Thanks so much. And that about wraps it up. For Steve Smith, Greg Anthony, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan thanking you for being with us. We'll see you next time.